In this mirab, I'd like you to really feel into how you are just passing through. Doesn't mean you can't experience, as a matter of fact. It enhances the experience. It doesn't mean that there's no sense of ownership in your experiences. No, there's total ownership, but in a very free and liberating way. Get the lights down a little bit. Take a good deep breath as we go into this opening mirab. I am just passing through. The experience on this planet was a choice. And there was always the knowingness that the day of gathering, the day of coming together, was going to be here. As Cthulhu would say, silly, silly human for worrying so much that it wouldn't happen. Silly, silly human that you got so caught up in your thoughts, so caught up in the limitations that you forgot. You're just passing through. As you pass through, you can enjoy the beauty. You can enjoy actually what's turned out to be the limitations. You can enjoy a new way of understanding the I am. You're just passing through. Like one passing through a beautiful forest. You can take a moment to enjoy the smells and the sights and the sounds. You can take a moment to interact with the trees, the beautiful flowers, with nature divas. But you're just passing through. This isn't home. This isn't a prison. It's certainly not a test. We're not racing against anyone else. You're passing through just for the sake of passing through, just because you can. You're passing through for the glory of the soul, so it may see itself and know itself in new ways. There's no test you have to pass to continue passing through. There's no stages or steps. There's actually no dimensions. There's no secrets. There are no gurus or saviors. You're just passing through. You can dance through as you pass through. You can dance. You can even float. You can hurry through if you want, but there's no need to. You can take your time as well. Take as long as you want. Sooner or later, you'll realize that you're just passing through. Yes, it may be many, many lifetimes that you've lived in passing through. It may be many loves that you've had, many tears that you've cried. It wasn't designed as some sort of test. It certainly wasn't something that was determined by any other being, or council of beings, or federation of beings. nor any angels. Just you passing through. Wasn't designed to see how strong you were. You don't have to be strong to experience joy. You don't have to be strong to experience sensuality and light and dark. No. It has nothing to do with strength or determination. As a matter of fact, the Master discovers that it's all about just allowing. In passing through, experience gets so deep, so rich. Sometimes, well, actually, most of the time, you've forgotten that you were just passing through. At times, thought it was an eternity here. An eternity to your happiness, an eternity to fulfillment, to integration. But it's not. It's an illusion. Interesting illusion. You're just passing through. And passing through, you met a lot of other people. Got very connected with other people. Shackled, in a way, interwoven, to the point where you felt you're no longer free to just pass through. You had obligations and responsibilities to everyone. Unfulfilled commitments, the need to take care of others. Take a deep breath. You're just passing through. And so are they. As you pass through this place called Earth, you can choose to experience it how you want. Well, I know, it seems at times like everything's working against you or beyond you. But it's not. It just seems that way. One of those other illusions. You're just passing through this place. Why wouldn't you choose to do it the way you want to? Just passing through. As you pass through this place, it's never a judgment about how you did it. None of the 9,000 and some ascended masters are ever going to judge how fast or how slow, how dark or how light. There's no judgment from any God or any angels whatsoever. They realize that you were just passing through. What is probably one of the most difficult and beautiful, challenging and insightful experiences that a soul being will ever have. They realize you're just passing through. They realize that there are identities that you assumed that weren't really yours. Thoughts that you had that really, truly weren't yours. Things that happened that really weren't consciously chosen by you. There's no judgment of how you pass through. Just the fact that you did it is cause for celebration. I, Adamus, along with Kuthumi, and all of the others who are here with you today, with you masters. We ask you to take a moment to feel into that knowingness, out of your mind, beyond the mind, that you're just passing through. Dance if you will, sing if you will. Enjoy all that life has to offer if you will. But you're just passing through. You, your soul, your aspects, just passing through. If there's one word that we have for you, simply to live. To live. As long as you're passing through, live. You know exactly what I mean by that and how it applies to you. It's one of the things that's been coming up lately, coming up from the emotional self, almost kind of colliding with the inner knowingness, coming up from that part of you that is indeed the master, and wrestling with the part of you that still has thoughts of limitation. Live. Feel into that, into the essence of that live. It sounds so beautiful. Just to live. As a being just passing through, living passionately, openly, unabashed and unashamed. Live. But then that other part, just live. I've been living small. I've been living limited. I've been living in fear, limitation. So you have these two dynamics, the live and then the live. The live. You could feel it. I know you can feel it. I know you can imagine it. I spend so much time with you in the evenings, sometimes in the middle of the night. I can feel that. I can feel that desire to live. But I can feel those thoughts come in. But what if? Maybe I can't. Maybe I shouldn't. But yet that passion comes back around. Live. Live. And the thoughts come in. What does that mean? How do I do it? When should I start? How much should I work on it? And you see, that is perhaps one of the core things that's going on right now. You can feel it. The live, you can feel it. But then you can also feel that live or die. You can feel that maybe I should just live small. You can't anymore. You can't. You could try. Well, you are trying. You're trying really well. You get an A for trying. But you can't live small anymore. Take a good deep breath.